win, who need to win, that's all we do. I've been a king, never cut out mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit it. Step on, spin move, in zone, let's go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go. Step on, spin move, in zone, let's go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on the show. I had to kick off, and go. I had to kick off, and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe down with the game now. Dear hero with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip with a skill. It's the highs to the bill. Ain't nothing to the yield.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice... return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Just like that. Just like that.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he finds a man with a crossing route. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
3rd play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
11 at the 36-yard line.
Gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
He was brought down by Josh.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 30 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. So really a nice drive there for the first points of the game.
And how about the fact that it was a run by the wide receiver that got him into the end zone, Brandon? You know, these guys, we know they're not afraid to open up the playbook, and they showed it to us right there on the first drive.
Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Allen now looks to throw.
The 22-yard line.
Being chased out left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Allen's throw is complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Rolling to his right, and that is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Stephon Diggs, incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. On play action, Allen. Buying time to his left. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask.
Oh, that's some bullshit, man. That's some bullshit.
First down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Sanders now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Bills nothing. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They run the option on second down. Quick slant to Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. On second down, here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by... And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 13-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to be taken down.
Oh, I did some dumb shit right there.
A.J. Klein able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
It's second down.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite third and long on the horizon.
Picked up on the play. And it's third down.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out right at the 35. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Dolphins.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That would give to Breida, and he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
The ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I'm sure that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
He's airing it out for Williams. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. 1:50 to go here in the first half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. Going deep for Diggs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Rowe. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now Breida on a toss left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And a Dolphin first down.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Tua. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 40.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 32 on the play. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. He hits Beasley right side. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
56.
A final shot before half for Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tua now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
At the 32-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That'll be complete to Breida. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Tua with a throw complete to Parker. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From midfield, here's Tua. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On second down, Tua. Dance, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Ed Oliver, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
And it's third.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over at their own 20.
20-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
At the 16-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
That's a gain.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes.
That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, 34 yards. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire. It sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Back now in Buffalo. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Tua on 4th down. That's Tua's running back complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
13 yards.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. On first down, here's Breida, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 35-yard line.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jerry Hughes picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Sliding out of the pocket. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Able to find Shaheen here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
1st down, Dolphins.
Now Tagovailoa. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. To throw is Tua. And that will be incomplete.
Wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. To return is Roberts. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
41 yards.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Escaping the pressure right. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen rolling to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. But now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Tight down. There you go. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Alert. Mike 51.
To throw is Allen. Going for the deep ball. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Back to throw is Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And it'll be a good time in South Beach tonight.
Good game.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.